Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What has the FFL Ferry brought me today? Before I could even ever legally own a handgun, I lusted after this thing. Which it's kind of funny, because you would think this would be the first one I would have ever bought. But no. It took me until into my 40s that I finally got the handgun that I lusted after as a child. What could that possibly be, you might ask yourself? It's a Beretta 92. Yeah. I know, why am I getting excited about a beat up, old Italian police trade-in? It's not even the 92 SF, it's a 92S. It's ancient. It is unloaded. I don't know. There was this game we had when I was a kid in the 80s. It was called Pursuit. And it was like laser tag, except it wasn't laser tag because the pistols that shot the IR beams, they were Beretta 92s. And I just thought it was the coolest gun, and I have to have one of these when I grow up. And then when I got into my teens, I bought a Daisy Powerline that it was a pellet pistol. You'd put a CO2 cartridge in here, and the magazine was where the guide rod is, and you'd pull it out and load the pellets in. And I downed many a soda can with that Powerline. Never knew what happened to it. Kind of irritates me to this day. But then, 25 plus years roll by and I never got my hands on one, and then finally I found them for a steal at Palometa State Armory. And I'm like, yeah, I'm finally gonna get it. So it turns out, due to its 70s design, the front strap of the grip is totally smooth. The back strap is totally smooth. You pick this thing up and you can't grip it. Especially if you're sweaty-handed, it just flops all over the place. Unlike, say, a modern Beretta that has, texturing on the front and the back straps, that you can get a pretty good firm grip with that. So what did you do back in the 70s when you had a slippery as hell grip? I mean, the texturing's only down here. There's like none where your thumb is. Everywhere where you have a purchase on this, except for here, it's just slick. What were they thinking? I mean, it's silly to criticize a gun design from the 70s, but still. Even the Colt, 1911. It had some texturing on the back strap. Thank you, John Moses Brownlee. So, what do you do in the 70s when your gun is as smooth as a baby's bottom? You turn to Pacmar. We've got some new old stock grips here. Some nice grip panels there. And a back strap, which I think is of a different material because it's awfully white. But let's put these on and see how stuff fares. First thing, obviously. Oh no, it's loaded! No, those are snap caps. Fooled ya. Check to make sure it's empty. Oh no, it was loaded! No, they're snap caps. Most definitely empty. Oh, there we go. Ew. Okay, that was way more of a chore than I thought it would be. And we have lots of built up oil and gunk under these panels. Ooh, these have shrank over the years. Let's see if we can make them work. Well, there we go. Substantially improves the grip. It is not as slippery anymore, but it also substantially increases the size of the grip. It was comfortable when using these, but slippery, and now it is rock solid textured but bulky. But that's not that big of a problem. It's about as bulky as my Glock 21. That's pretty hefty. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say it's about as bulky as my Glock 21. But this is a 45. This is a 9mm. I mean, well, at least I won't be worried about it flying out of my hands at the range. And one thing I was worried about was being able to get to the magazine release, but I can get to that just fine. Not a bad little vintage upgrade to the Beretta 92S. Let's take it out and see how it shoots. So let's try some Italian surplus police action. Beretta 92S. Yeah. Let's hope this doesn't blow up in my face. One thing I have to say is the trigger is nice. Very crisp. Very clean. Breaks even every time. I've wanted one of these for so long, and now I've finally got one. Nice. The double action is nice as well. As you can see here, where I transitioned from double action to single action. Mag changes are a bit of a problem.
It's got that European release down by the butt, so swapping mags is a bit of an issue. And before any armchair tactical dudes critique my closing my left eye, I have astigmatism in my left eye, and I can't aim straight if I keep both eyes open. So there. But, thanks for watching.